Hey everyone, Kara here with Friday Night Light Ministries. Thanks for watching this week's episode of FNL Reload. So why do we do this? Because we really want to just help you get through the week and live out all that God has for you. Because He has a plan and a purpose for you. You're not here by accident and you're not here by mistake. So today I want to talk to you that basically I've been reading through the New Testament this year and I take my time. I'm not like in a hurry or whatever. And as you know, like Paul has written about half of the New Testament. And so last week I'm in 2 Timothy and I start thinking, I'm sure Paul didn't realize how long his letters and words would impact people. He was just writing to his spiritual sons and his friends and, the leaders of various churches that he put into power. And do you think he ever thought we'd still be reading his words like 2,000 years later? Did he ever think that scholars would pore over his letters hour upon hour, week upon week, year after year, just to prove their authenticity? I'm sure he didn't. I'm sure he did not realize he was writing Holy Scriptures. I mean, he would reference Holy Scriptures, right? He would reference Holy Scriptures, but I'm sure he didn't realize he was writing the next part. So I want you to think about that. I want you to let that sink in. And yeah, there are great tales. There are great books that people read, like The Catcher in the Rye and Pride and Prejudice and Huckleberry Finn, but none of those are read to the extent that his letters are read, and none of those are as old. So what does all this mean? What we do and what we say and what we advise, it all matters. It makes a difference. You don't know who your words are going to impact or who your words are going to prompt to do something to change the world. We don't realize the effect that we have on people. So if you're feeling insignificant, if you're feeling like you don't make a difference, if you're feeling like your life is small, I'm here to tell you that you're wrong. You are significant. What you do matters, and your life is bigger than you could ever imagine. Too many of us feel like we aren't doing anything really important, but you know what? Your smile encourages people. You're helping to open the door for someone. It gives them the courage to do that for someone else. Your have a great day to someone is significant. Everybody you run into and the impact that you have on them makes a difference. Whether you're raising your kids or you're running a large company or anything in between, you are significant and what you do matters, especially if you call yourself a Christian. Especially if you call yourself a Christian. If you say you're a lover of God and a follower of Jesus, what you do makes a difference because people are watching, people are impacted by you, people are affected by you. So please, I want you to fight those feelings of insignificance. It's a lie. Fight those feelings that you aren't good enough. Fight those feelings that you're not making a difference. Fight those feelings that what you do isn't really doing anything, because it is doing something. It is doing something. You don't know who you're going to run into. You could encourage the next Billy Graham and not even know it, because the truth is you are significant. You're making a difference. So let us be people that are slow to speak, but speak. Let us be people that are slow to get angry, but allow righteous anger. Let us be people who are quick to listen, but to listen for understanding. Remember, Paul didn't realize how far and wide his letters would go and stretch. Certainly, he knew he was planting churches and empowering people, but he didn't know we'd still be talking about him 2,000 years later. Obviously, the main goal, and he always pointed us to Jesus, that's obviously the star, but we're still talking about what Paul did, and we're still reading his letters because they made a difference. So don't doubt your own significance. What you do matters, and it makes a difference. You don't know who you're going to talk to. You don't know that one conversation might prompt something in somebody to do something that if left on their own, they wouldn't ordinarily do. And that's the definition of a leader. So I want you to say with me now, right out loud, I don't care where you are, say, I am significant and what I do matters. Say it. Just take a moment. I am significant and what I do matters. Now say that every day, and don't forget, because it's important, because you are important and you are significant. So no more are we going to allow those feelings of insignificance to bombard us, because it's just simply not true. So that's what I have for today. I know there's people out there feeling insignificant, and I don't want any of you to feel insignificant, because we are important and we do make a difference. So if you want to find out more about us, about Friday Night Light, go to FridayNightLight.us. Follow us on Instagram at TheFridayLight. Share this video on YouTube or Facebook, and make sure you check back in next week. Comment below if this has made an impact on you. Share with your friends, whatever. We will see you next week. Have a blessed and super day.